K-Billy's super sounds of the 70s weekend just keeps on coming with this little ditty that reached up to 21 in May of 1970. The George Baker selection, Little Green Bag.
Philly sandwich.
So fellas, a friend just called me. He says I'm on tutor some crack.
This is Rene Colbert, and we have some breaking news that just came in. Mr. Orange, the flamboyant and highly controversial CEO from Canadian Tire, has been caught on tape yet again in a rather shocking fashion this time. The source who leaked this is Kenny from South Park, Colorado. Kenny, is there anything you would like to say in regards to this footage? Well, okay then, Kenny. Let's have a view of this footage.
What? You're pregnant? Why are you telling me this? No, it's not mine. No, I use protection. Okay, well, maybe I didn't. But I know I pulled that on time. Look, my boys can't swim. So there's no way I could have gotten you pregnant. You're not listening to me. I can't churn corn because there is no butter. No, look, I hate kids. I hate the whole idea of having kids. Boy Scouts, Girl Scout cookies, parent-teacher conferences. I don't want any of it. No, you know what? I'm out.
Was that real? Was that really your voice?
Please tell me that wasn't your voice, numbnuts.
Not again. This is gonna cost us big time. Market share big time.
Who the fuck are you to see you again? High five, man, that's awesome. Psych. Dude, you're such a dumbass. That is as dumb as me getting inside of a big tire, rolling down a hill while Mr. Blue shoots paintballs at me, and then Mr. Blonde was waiting down at the bottom to try to jump into it to stop it. You are such a fucking jackass. Hi, I'm Johnny Blaze, and this is the Canadian Tire Roll. Little did Ed Ramirez know that when he sent his halfway point email that we were going to take it to heart. When it comes to striving for perfection, stretching yourself, and being creative and taking risks, well, you not even finish the sentence. I mean, you know where it's going, don't you? This is my camping gear. Glasses.
Canadian Tire was founded in 1922. What started as a mom-and-pop tire shop ended up being one of the largest hard store retailers in Canada. Canadian Tire is a hybrid between Walmart, Home Depot, and Sears. It's as popular as hockey in Canada.
Though, one of their problems is their competition. Walmart and Home Depot moved into the Canadian market in the 90s. And Sears and Hudson Bay Company also claim a market share.
Canadians are really into the community and social outreach efforts. Unfortunately for Canadian Tire, one didn't exist. But in order to maintain their large footprint and remain Canada's big box choice, they had to implement a social marketing plan in order to foster sustainability.
This is the Canadian Tire Goonie Roll.
Looking back on it all, I don't even know how we got through this. I don't know if Gloria Estefan could have turned the beat around the way we did.
Huge PR crisis. Our brand equity was falling faster than Snow's singing career.
Our stock price was suffering big time. In the ensuing weeks, our creditors were calling me asking if we were going to be able to make our debt payments because they knew our sales were ultimately be suffering. Our stockholders were calling us asking about dividend payouts. Dividend payouts.
Our inventory was stockpiling. We had purchasing agreements with our customers to fulfill, and they wanted to ship more SKUs. Logistically speaking, we're in a very tough situation.
My R&D budget was slashed instantly. We were in a sustainability crisis mode, and we needed to re-strategize and restore our brand.
First thing I was thinking is like, it can't be mine. I can't have any baby mom drama. I mean, I'm the CEO.
Normally, in times like this, you turn to the CEO to get you out of a jam. But in our case, the CEO was the long jam. The one person that we could count on was Mr. Pink.
If it wasn't for Mr. Blonde.
The glue keeping this whole thing together, Mr. Blue.
We needed new products fast. Thanks to Mr. Brown.
We needed somebody right. We needed somebody bright. We needed Mr. White.
Look, I'm dependable. Now what's suspect here when it comes to dependability are condoms. If they were dependable, I may have used them.
All right, look, we got to stay cool, calm, and collected about this, okay? We know that we've been facing some profitability issues, and this bombshell only adds to it. But we can't panic, okay? It's time to start making some changes to compete with those 800-pound gorillas that just came to Canada within the last couple of years.
Yeah, only if Mr. Orange Banana would have stayed in his pants, it would have been a lot easier to tackle these gorillas.
But it didn't. And what's done, it's done. Let's move forward and let's deal with it.
I agree. I mean, look, we're here today anyways to go ahead and make changes. So let's go ahead and begin before the stock price falls through the ceiling and hits us in the head like a piano.
Okay, we're starting from ground zero. Look, here's a SWOT analysis, okay? Let's discuss this. Let's look internally at ourselves, at our strengths, so we can kind of start off on a high note here, okay? Kind of put some work together here, and, start off with, brand recognition. All right, and we've been here since 1922. None of our major competitors can say that. We've obviously been doing something right, but we all acknowledge it's time for change. Now, we've accomplished this growth due to our associate retailer expansion concept. It's allowed us to capture 85% of the population within a 20-minute driving distance of our stores. Therefore, we have a broad customer base where 93% of Canadians will shop at one of our stores this year, within a given year. Our advertising and promotion have been effective by utilizing flyers, television, and radio.
Mr. White is right. We created a product assortment for high value and middle value customers based on our marketing efforts. We have great cornerstone categories. We are the largest retailer of bicycle and small repair products, and one of our staples is the Canadian Tire Money Program, which is the longest running incentive program in Canada, which offers our customers 2.5% back on cash for future purchases. We have a quality 6-week program and making customer service our top priority. We have sponsored some community events, but not enough, let's face it. So we need to up that given our current PR situation.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, from a weakness standpoint, we have no social marketing and community outreach program, guys. And let's face it, Mr. Orange just screwed it up even further for us.
That is true, but it gives us the opportunity to fix it. There is no time like present.
Like I was saying, we are now unfortunately going to be perceived as a reactive company versus a proactive company. We got to make sure that we stay proactive versus reactive, since Walmart, Sears, and all the other major competitors
Which is
came
more the
in.
reason we need to do it.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously we have to now, but we also have to convince our associate dealers. We got to make sure that it's going to take, that we let them know it's going to take time and especially some money.
Our people, the Canadians, they expect more from us, from the competitors, because we have been here since 1922.
You know what, I think also at some point they expect us to go online with this. We got to make sure that we revamp our Canadian Tire money, because currently our rewards program, it only stands as a cash-based system. So we got to make sure that we need to create some kind of e-commerce system to this.
Yeah. Well, we need to do all of that to stay ahead of with the big boys, right? But I mean, let's talk about those threats. I mean, we have Walmart, Home Depot.
Thank you.
What's that other one? The Hudson Bay Company and Sears. I mean, but let's not forget the other major auto companies. They're our main competition when it comes to the auto products, right? But most of those shops are already donate to recognized charities in conjunction with major tire manufacturers. So we need to get on par with these guys, okay? Walmart contributed, thank you. What was it? Socially, the four major areas. And we can't compete with their everyday low prices. So,
Picture for what?
we need to take a more hands-on approach by using their time in the community, or they do something for the habitat for the community, I think.
So we have to do the same. Our history and the fact that we are a Canadian company since 1922 is going to help us in the long run. We are already seen as a successful, reliable Canadian company. Mr. Blue is right. We need to expand our CT money program to credit card and online purchases also.
We have a great marketing opportunity here to see what the customer really wants. Let's take a look at these customer surveys we've been taking to check what the customers want.
At the heart of the matter is the customer.
The customer survey was a way for us to really understand where our shortcomings were coming from.
And in what areas we needed to improve on.
If we couldn't meet their needs and expectations given the changing lifestyle of Canadians,
In no time, we would lose our competitive advantage of being the leading Canadian retailer of hard goods.
Alright, look, round one is done, okay? It's time to get back in the ring for round two. Alright, we need to take the SWOT gear, along with these customer satisfaction surveys, create a new vision, alright, and transform them into a balanced scorecard. Alright, make sure that we gotta overlay it with our 8 Ps for proper execution. 8 Ps? What the hell are that? Assessing the internal and external factors really helped us out and all.
We were able to look ourselves in the mirror and ask, mirror, mirror on the wall,
What is the biggest hurdle for us all?
we all knew what it was at this point. I mean, it was obvious.
It was Mr. Orange. We needed our fearless leader back.
And there was only one way that we were gonna get him back.
we all learn in different ways.
Some of us learn visually.
Kinesthetically or auditory.
But Mr. Orange, he had to watch it on TV to understand it. Did he say what just I think he said?
Dude, where did you get your MBA? Did you get it online at Florida State?
Look, the only way he's going to understand the APs is if somehow we can teach him through the use of television, since he's going to be on it.
You are more absolutely correct than doling out money to buy Absolute Vodka, which is just a status symbol anyway. Let's change the distribution channel for him for his nurturing needs.
All right, for our next subject, things that start with the letter P. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, please describe these things that start with the letter P. Ready? Go.
Quality, services.
Performance.
No.
People.
No, features, brand name.
Promotion.
No,
Product.
yes, okay. Discounts, credit terms.
Promotions.
No, sales, coupons, discounts.
Price.
Yes, okay. Sales, advertising,
Program.
marketing. No.
Promotion.
Yes, okay. Manufacturing, Six
Production.
Sigma. No. Standardization.
Performance.
No. Industrial structure.
Process.
Yes, okay. Okay, no projects or portfolios, but
Programs.
Yes, okay. Channels, real estate, site location.
Properties.
No. Think more coverage, transport, to and from.
Place.
Yes, okay. Okay, sales staff, sales force,
People.
humans. Yes, okay, last one. Expectations, measures.
Profit.
No.
Principles.
No. Think brand equity.
Performance.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh yeah, the APs. Damn it, sorry about that. Just got lost for a minute. Now I even remember the 7 S's. Strategy, structure, systems, style, skills, staff, and of course, shared values.
Hey, look everyone, our CEO's back.
Just in time too. Alright, let's get going. Look, it's visioning time, okay? What do you think, Mr. Orange?
Well, given my captured blunder and the fact of what I was caught saying, I think now's the time to focus as our social marketing strategy. This is a rather broad and vague term, so we got to think about this. Anybody can be used, 7 to 8-year-olds, up to somebody in their mid-20s. Hell, so long as someone doesn't reach their adult level maturity, hell, they can be considered youth.
Wait, before reaching maturity, are you saying that Steve and Carlos are still in their youth?
Oh, those two? Hell yeah, definitely. Therefore, youth is a catch-all niche that incorporates children and their immediate families. The trick here is to tailor our products and our marketing to the youth. We can proposition ourselves in a better way in the marketplace to have stronger value proposition by concentrating on the youth. Let's just put it this way. If the youth can relate to Canadian Tire at an early age, hell, they'll have an emotional tie to us, they'd be lifetime customers. This adds to our customer lifetime value.
But what do we concentrate on, and how do we differentiate ourselves?
It's simple. Let's get Canadians at the heart of the matter. They love 2 things, sports and the great outdoors.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, but we can't compete with Walmart and Home Depot's purchasing power. Their high margins are directly related to their economics of scale. I mean, they're all over the place. We need to concentrate our marketing efforts on the products and the beautiful environment and the active lifestyle that's prevalent here. And we need to specifically target them.
So Mr. Orange, are you saying we revamp some of our stores to carry more outdoor products?
I think we have to, but we have to do it strategically via marketing intelligence, okay? We need Mr. Pink here to mine our sales data through our marketing information system that we've been tracking. And in theory, our databases should show which stores have had a drop-off in sales of typical household goods, where a Walmart is close by, and whereas the same should occur to our home improvement products, where we have a Home Depot close by. So refine the stores with these trends and revamp them with the sportier outdoor lifestyle products.
Guys, I'm a step ahead of you. I have a map here showing our stores located in Toronto, which is the largest city in Canada. Mr. White's assumptions are spot on. Stores relative to our competition have seen dramatic sales decrease in the items that our competitors carry as well. So we gotta strategically reposition some of those low-end, low-margin products out and replace them with our outdoor-related products.
What about bringing in new products?
We should absolutely look at bringing in more new products.
Look, what we need is a new organic energy bar concept for the youth that'll help them sustain their energy levels and maintain their endurance. Furthermore, we should really look into a real fruit juice concept. Rumor has it, Gatorade is coming into the Canadian market, and hell, if you think about it, they're after our same target market. Say, for instance, 18, 34-year-olds, and the secondary market, 13, 17-year-olds. Both of these targets coincide with our own market.
Okay, I will start researching on the new product. I remember it. It was like yesterday.
So this is it? These are the new formulated organic energy bars you've been working on?
Yes, here they are. Please give it a try. And these are the packaging that goes along with it.
I like the packaging. I think it'll work logistically speaking.
This looks good.
What do you guys think?
Oh, this is terrible! Smells like the odor left behind after Nick Nolte and Gary Busey doing swats at a Cambodian war camp. How much baking soda did you put in this?
There is no baking soda in it.
There's a box of it right here. What do you think, Mr. Pink?
It tastes like a diaper full of dirty Indian food.
Guys, I'm Indian, okay?
Well, that explains it right there. All right. Well, let's go to the next one. What else you got? This one here?
Try this one.
All right.
Now what do you
Oh,
think?
man, it's even worse. It tastes like Lady Gaga's bed sheets after she showed her poker face. Oh, man.
Totally, man. That one tastes like a hobo took a shower in a hard garbage, rinsed off with vinegar, and then dried it off with grass clippings from a compost bin, man.
Dude, Chewbacca the Wookiee wouldn't even eat this.
Okay, alright, this one, it's my favorite.
This your favorite?
Yeah,
Favorite one, huh?
yeah.
We'll see.
good.
We'll see.
What do you guys
Oh, it's disgusting. It tastes like a Harley Davidson biker just threw up on a pile of rotten shrimp after having his 10th Jaeger bomb. This your favorite? Can I wash it down with this Gatorade here? How much baking soda's in this?
think? There's no baking soda in any of those.
Oh, man. Then why is it here?
I just dump it down the drain to clean it.
Ah, well, maybe you should use it to clean up the taste in these bars, man. I don't. What do you think?
You're not kidding. This tastes like a Florida swamp full of dead buffalo carcasses that got involved in napalm. Ah, terrible.
Let's try the last one.
Okay, give this one a try.
Thank you. We're not gonna get mouth cancer from this, are we?
No, just try.
Mmm.
I think they're good.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah. This tastes like I'm hosting a rave in my mouth.
Finally.
And everyone's floating around on laid back, lazy boy recliners just eating ecstasy.
That's what I'm talking about.
This is perfect for the youth. What do you think, Mr. Pink?
I agree. It's like I strapped myself with a bomb device full of pleasure, and when I detonate it, I'm still alive, and I have 72 virgins ready to jihad all over me.
Well done, man. Just get the baking soda mixed right on the other three, okay?
Baking soda in it. That's how I knew I made the perfect energy bar.
Guys, I love the visioning and the brainstorming that's occurring here. But I just don't know. Surveys show that a fountain for youth doesn't rank as high as the others in terms of shopping behavior implemented.
Personally, I think we should concentrate on child protection.
I'm leaning towards a general community foundation.
I think it should be a foundation for families, because that's what scored best in regards to shopping impact. They've been
Guys, I really think there's only one way to decide this, and this is by fate, okay? So, why don't we let fate decide by pressing your luck?
Come on, child protection. Come on, child protection. All right, stop.
Come on, families! No whammies! Come on, families! Stop!
All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on, community. No whammies, no whammies. Come on. Stop.
It's obvious to me, based on what I just learned on TV, that we're going forward with Foundation for Youth.
I guess we are.
All right, where were we?
I think we have a good idea of what our vision and strategy is moving forward, guys, and how we are going to differentiate ourselves from our competitors. It is time to take the discussion and put it on paper with a balanced scorecard, guys. We need to establish the goals, objectives, and performance measures so we can manage this by.
Oh, you mean management by objectives?
We're so glad you're back, Mr. Orange.
Let's do this.
When it came to the balanced scorecard, we nailed it.
It was as if we formed like Voltron, and Mr. Orange was at the head.
A well-oiled machine turning on all gears.
It's important that as executives, we all check our egos at the door.
And do what's best for the long-term sustainability of the company and the shareholders.
It was time to get her done.
Okay, look, it's balanced scorecard time. All right, let's start with the learning and growth perspective of our employees. All right, we need to align our tangible assets, such as our employees, systems, and culture, which will ultimately drive our vision and strategy.
We need to undergo a cultural change here at Canadian Tire that is going to be based on the customer service and the participation in the events outside of the work. We need training to instill these principles in our employees.
Okay, that's good. but I think it needs to be a 6-week training program per employee. And I'm talking about training program, not only teaching them how to deliver customer service to, of course, our customers in the community, but really set goals for them. I mean, if we can help our employees develop, grow, and basically move up in this organization, it's a win-win for all of us.
Yeah, but we need to make sure and budget enough and set aside funds to make this happen. I'll make sure to get with the county for our operation plans.
You know what, guys? I can go ahead and put together an implementation schedule on how we're going to go ahead and roll out all these trainings to our employees.
We also need to add more training on our online purchasing program, which is directly tied into our next item, which is process perspective. We need to invest more money in process and technology enhancements that would give us a significant increase in our supply chain capacity. How is high? Increase our inventory turnover, reduce our product handling, and lower our transportation costs.
Well, those improvements will in turn yield a tremendous value to our customers and shareholders.
I totally agree. When our active lifestyle and outdoor marketing campaign hits the streets and is executed properly, we can face a very high demand for our new and upcoming products and even our older products that we carry. So therefore, our systems need to be ready. If we talk the talk, we have to walk the walk.
I agree, man. I mean, we also have to leverage the current information we have from our marketing intelligence system. We got to make sure that whenever we revamp some of the stores we're going to revamp, we got to make sure that we have the different inventories and different demands for the products per location. We got to correlate those two or else we're going to fail. It's crucial that we have this information because if not, our information system is not put to work like it should. Okay, we must have the products on the shelf to satisfy the customer, what the customer is looking for in that specific target area.
That's the perfect segue into the next year, the customer's perspective. The customer value proposition defines our true source of value. We are always valued our customer and have showed repeatedly with our Canadian Tire Money program.
Our product and service attributes have consistently been on time, with good quality, and for a good price. Our relationship in regards to service have been better, but simply put, we could improve it on it. Our change in culture and process improvements will keep our customers coming back over and over.
And as we've already discussed, where we really need to make our mark is on the social marketing. Our commitment to youth events and sponsoring outdoor activities is going to go a long ways with our faithful customers. Our brand equity will regain its value once our faces and logo are seen out the entire community.
Once all this is finalized, we'll start a marketing campaign to drive traffic to our stores. We'll send out weekly promotional flyers, seasonal catalogs, advertising on television for the youth, the radio to newspapers, magazines, probably more so for the parents. Our public relations team will restore our image in no time at that point.
Through seasons that changed, and smiles that didn't, no company has shared this nation's passion for play like Canadian Tire. But have you noticed play doesn't come out to play as much anymore? As a company that cares deeply about families, when half of our kids aren't active matters. For a country without strong children cannot stay strong. So Canadian Tire is rallying this country's most influential partners to bring back play. And with it, all the confidence, creativity, and strength that serves to remind we all play for Canada.
True. And the best part is, if we strive for perfection on the first three perspectives, the fourth perspective, which is financial, should be taken care of by itself. It'll run by itself. Essentially, we want our financial service to run on autopilot, right? I mean, we'll regain our sales volumes, our overall profitability, and our market share will grow in our target markets. And then our social marketing campaign for the youth That'll be the icing on the cake.
Amen.
Well said.
And that's how the West was won.
It was all asses and elbows after that.
It was going to take time. There is no quick turnaround.
But the important thing is that we took the steps necessary to come up with a plan that worked.
There were no knee-jerk reactions, but we knew we had issues.
But we assessed them properly, just as we were taught in our UTEP MBA marketing class.
At that point, we ran our roles per the strategy map, our new footprint.
And continually monitored our objectives.
And measurement metrics that we created.
Every division created their own strategic plan.
And we essentially looked at each division as a standalone strategic business unit.
We had to continue to look at each SBU.
And measure the profitability to make sure that our vision worked.
Communication was going to be vital throughout the company.
In order for every employee to have access to the balanced scorecard.
So we could hold all employees accountable for the execution of this plan.
It's very important that all levels within the company,
Especially the lowest levels, have the support.
And tools available to make this all a reality.
Training is one thing, but we also had to engage the employees.
And get their feedback on how we can be more effective.
Once they understood the vision,
they gave us very useful ideas that we never thought about.
And it helped us tremendously in designing the advertising campaign. At Canadian Tire, we want you to know we're here for you. Whether you're needing a hammock to lounge around on a lazy Sunday morning, needing a canoe for a fun Saturday afternoon, or needing that grill for that Wednesday evening, Canadian Tire, we want you to know we're here for you. Canadian Tire, we want you to be ready for all your fun needs. Whether it's needing a pail to take the kids out on the beach, whether it's needing a lantern for that fun camping trip, or needing that tent for a night under the stars. Canadian Tire? I want you to know we're here for you. At Canadian Tire, we're the largest retailer of bicycles in all of Canada. We're also prepared to get you ready for all your ATV needs. We look forward to deer season as much as you do. Canadian Tire? We want you to know we're here for you.
Initially, it didn't even dawn on us until we engaged the employees.
That some of them were the youth.
And once that sunk in, we had them involved in everything.
treating your lowest level employees
as if they were management and making decisions.
It was one of the most important things that we discovered in this crisis.
The advertising materials were reviewed by a task force team.
This team had an interest in graphic design.
So how did we know they had an interest in graphic design?
It was simple, because we got to know our employees.
And not just at work, but most importantly, outside of the work in our youth building efforts.
It all starts with the employees. Once they buy in, business is easy.
Employees have the ability to spread word of mouth.
Of our company and what we are doing.
And that's exactly what happened.
The word was getting out about Canadian Tire social works.
We were making the difference in the community.
By realizing dreams, the dreams of the community, the Canadian dream.
We even got a well-known celebrity to help us out with a free commercial and a lot of free donations throughout the years.
Hey yo, don't be set trippin' just because we be steady dippin'. All up on the block, wheels be turnin' and we be kickin'. Pinwheels be spinning, and it's just the beginning. As we cruise down the avenue just like Big Pimpin', we mob deep up in a Canadian Tire seat, strolling down the street to a hip-hop beat. What's really neat is the grill cooking meat. The only thing to keep us indoors is the extreme heat.
It was poetry in motion.
East to west coasting.
Rub it on your skin like lotion.
Then down died the commotion.
Like waves from the ocean.
And yet, I still had my secret love potion.
The great Rich Rags said it best when it came to marketing. The proof is in the pudding, the devil's in the details. With this knowledge comes power. And I'll be slinging rhymes like retail. Bong rips.
Things that potheads do.
A fifth of Jack.
Things that alcoholics do.
Baking soda.
Things that cokeheads do.
6-pack of beer.
Things that heavy drug users use.
Sniffing detergents.
Things that drug addicts do.
Chick-fil-A.
Things that Ed Amita says.
That is a Canadian Tire Roll. Goonies style. Woo!